And welcome back. So this is a recap episode from everything that we have pulled so far up through September 1st. So technically, I don't remember when we got some of the PokeGo cards. But today I thought it would be kind of neat. I have a few piles here, and they're what I assume would be somewhat of value, but I honestly don't know. And they were just some of the coolest ones that I guess that I pulled and maybe have some value to them. So we're gonna check up on eBay and on the TCG player website to see what all we could find. I figured we will start with our celebrations, which I squished it down to try and get fewer than 5 in each because I didn't think that we needed to go through all those if we're going to do it in one video. So what we will do is check out what we have with our Cinder Ace, which has sold for a few bucks. The other thing that we're going to try and do is I've got 2 more of the little harder coated fellas. We'll see if any of these deserve to go in them. So I guess we're not going to start with celebrations. I lied. We'll go with our Shining Fates. So in Shining Fates, we have our Eternatus, and then we have a few actual little shiny boys, and then that VMAX card. So it looks like a couple bucks. I mean, it drops pretty quickly, but maybe $3 or so. So we'll keep that one here for maybe a couple bucks worth. Let's check to see. Oh, that is super weird to look at. SV. Oh, geez Louise. Come on. I'm going to bring this closer again. And that'll make everything easier. All right. SV122. Oh, there it is. Eternatus VMAX card. Okay, so this one is our most valuable so far. The condition, I don't know, I think it looks a little to the left, slightly to the left. So maybe it's not one that we're going to necessarily go get graded or anything, but I think that we're going to go ahead and immediately shove him in one of here because that's at least a couple bucks. That's kind of cool. Cool. Okay, well, that's going to go back into this pile because I don't believe that it's going to be worth anything. All right, so now we'll try our Subble SV. I assume with it being a starter that maybe somebody cares. Okay, a couple bucks. Similar to our Cinderace, so maybe not. Yeah, so probably these following ones aren't going to be as good because they're not starters and they're just kind of randos. So I don't anticipate anything too crazy. 083. A buck, maybe a couple bucks. Okay, so not as bad as I thought. I honestly thought it was going to drop somewhat quickly. And then SV 108. Set to Scorch. Similar idea there. Couple bucks. Not as valuable as the starter, and Impidip's a little bit cuter, probably. And then finally, our last of our Shining Fates, 071. Sandaconda ain't got none unless. Not bad. Okay, so that's a few bucks right there. I mean, obviously we pulled it from a Elite Trainer box, which I think I paid I think I valued it at like 30 or 40 bucks when I bought it from the dude. So we got maybe we got a couple bucks here. Maybe that's 20 or so dollars worth of cards. Let's try our celebrations now. Let me see if I can just type in celebrations and see if we can get. That would be really easy if we could just kind of scroll through. No, we're not going to do that. That's going to take too long. All right, we're going to go individual. All right. So first we got one chunker chew. 009025. All right, so similar range as our Shining Fates for that Chunky Chew VMAX. Not too bad. Let's try our flying one. I wonder if flying is better than surfing. Surfing is like the thing you think of when, well, I guess it depends. In Pokemon Go, you don't think of surfing at all. You think of flying Pikachu. So I guess depending on what you do, but you think of, well, I think of Pokemon Yellow and then doing the cheat to get him to surf. All right, and then we 02 just 102. Wait, what? Just 2, not 02. Blastoise. Oh, okay. You gotta specify the celebrations. It's gonna be tough to specify that. But 7 to 10. Somebody bought this graded one. Okay. We'll put him in the maybe pile. In the maybe pile you go, buddy, because maybe you're a thing. All right, 15 and 102 Venusaur celebrations. He's not as loved. Not as okay. 10 for now. Okay, not as loved, but not a bad one to have. And I think this one came in the thing I bought, so I assume that this is worth absolutely nothing. SH, and then what was that? 062. Definitely not that. Okay, so a graded couple bucks. Right. Okay, cool. All right, 2 down, and our most is that Eternatus card. I think we have I don't know. That one might be a thing. When I pulled it, that was when I pulled like 3 good cards in almost a row. And well, I assume good cards. Still don't technically know. So the Radiant is not as valuable as I hoped. All right, so it's not going in the thing. I thought it maybe would. It's very pretty, but I assume this one's not worth anything. I don't really know who this dude is, so my guess is this is not. It was just a full art card, so I assumed it could be something, but it's not. Yeah, okay, it's not worth, and that's okay. This one's really pretty, and it also has a trainer in it along with this one, so I think that these two could be at least unique. Maybe, I don't know. All right, so this one is TG20 TG. All right, Galarian, Moltres. Hey, maybe a couple bucks. Okay, we'll put it with the cool cards. That's not bad. I know this one's cool, and it's already in a thing, and I'm quite sure that this one's worth some dollars. 189. It's the Hisuian version, and I think this one, it's lower. It's lower than I thought on some of these. I thought we were around the $20 range. So, I mean, it is around there, I guess. That one graded is terrible. Okay, that's not even worth grading. That's crazy. All right. Well, we know it's the good one, so it's going to stay over here with the worth looking at pile, which is probably off camera. Yeah, it is. It is what it is. All right, and then our last card from our final one. Okay, and you are TG03 Kingja. Oh, it's actually doo-doo. Well, that's kind of sad. All right, we're going to take it out of... You've been demoted. Well, that just means that we might have 2 of these for potentially the 2 of these, because I don't know if anything else is going to pop up. And... where are we at on time? 11 minutes? Okay. We can get through this. I'm going to try and go slightly quicker. Okay. So we go ditto card. 059078. So I didn't even know I actually pulled this. My buddy Hosey let me know that I did indeed pull it. I don't know if it knows that it's... Oh yeah, unpeeled ditto. Okay. Do they specify ditto? I'm assuming most people who are selling it are only selling the ditto card because nobody wants it. So that's $10. So it actually is going to go in the cool pile. I think this one not going to go as well. Somebody, when I was watching a video, thought this one was worth money, but I don't think it is. No, not worth. And I'm pretty sure that's not worth either. This Dragonite is not the one you want. There are like 11 different Dragonites, and I'm pretty sure that this is not the value. Whoa. Okay, shoot. I lied, and I have 2 of these. Frick, on a stick. Okay, cool. I didn't know that this is one you want. All right, cool. Going in the cool pile. This is going to be more difficult than I thought. Neat. Okay, so that one's probably a 10er, I would guess. I think this is another one that when I pulled it, I didn't think was going to be difficult, but it's the alt art, which I guess makes it a little more difficult to locate. 10er, 15s. Okay, not bad. And by the way, I'm at like, you know, sold items. This isn't just random current things. This is what they've actually sold for. And then I hope this is still worth money. When it first dropped, this was worth money, and then of course the pull rates on Go are so insanely high. I mean, it still deserves the cool pile, but it's definitely dropped in value. So that sucks, because now I've got a pile of a lot more than I thought. My guess is we probably drop that one. I think we drop Conkeldor. I mean, we can get more of these dudes later. This was just, I thought would be fun for this video. I think this deserves it. It's a shiny. And then probably the Dragonite. I have 2 of those. Probably the Dragonite. We'll do the Dragonite for right now, because I didn't. Ooh. All right. Not as easy picking as I thought I would. Okay, I'm going to put these 3 to the side, and then that one can stay, and I messed up my piles. Okay, piles are back. All right. Going fast. Only a few more cards to go. Oh my god. All right. 021, 198. Blaziken VMAX. This is the only real card, if you remember Not that one. There's another Pikachu hiding in here. That might be it. No, yeah, that one might be it. All right, so I had two cards that were the only two real ones from a Facebook Marketplace. So you can check out that video if you didn't see it. And you can watch my expression and try and determine at what point I should have realized that the cards I was looking at were all fake, except for one. Shoot. Okay, so this is the thing that sucks. Is like Charizard's not like, this isn't the Charizard you technically want. Some of these cards are the prices are all over the place. Potentially a graded Charizard might be worth, I mean, these are 10s though. I mean, it's a Charizard, so it was cool. It was like my first like legit cool Charizard pull. I didn't realize this is 2019 for Darkness Ablaze. Good lord, that's so freaking old. All right, so it's not enough, and I'm not even gonna look at the Toxtricity. There's no way that that's worth anything. We will skip to see if this version of Chunky is valuable. VMAX. No. I mean, maybe if it was. So this Vivid Voltage card is the other one in this set that I got. I think. Oh man, these prices are all over the place. Okay, so maybe a couple bucks, but probably not worth it. I'm gonna guess this Togekiss is not worth it, and we'll skip to the Zapdos because it's at least a legendary bird. 048 185 Zapdos. And if it's graded, it's worth something. If not, it's worth not much. All right, last two cards. I don't think these are going to be worth anything. Specifically, the Dracavolt, I think, is what everyone apparently pulls very frequently if they do pull anything. So, nope, not a thing. And the Duraludon is just a fun one to say. I doubt this is worth anything. But it could be like that weird Conkeldurr, where maybe this is an alt art, and I don't know the difference because I'm still new with this crap. Let's see. Last card is not. Okay, so in this pile, we have some money. It's not as valuable as I thought. We're coming down to picking out of these what goes in the little hard case for today. I think Venusaur definitely gets it because it's a shiny. And then I'm going to say the Dragonite. Ditto is cool. More than likely there's more Dittos out there. I thought this Dragonite nobody cared about though. That's the funny thing because I pulled it in like back-to-back packs. So I didn't think it would matter. All right, you go back in your hole. So for the good cards that we pulled over the last, it's sad to hold a month in your hand. But it looks like these are worth preserving. Maybe, I don't think they're necessarily worth getting graded because I think it's like $20 to grade a card. And I think the max we saw today was $40 worth. So probably not worth it, but all of this was pretty, it was entertaining. I mean, it's a month of content, as the kids say. So it was fun, and we'll keep going next month and see hopefully if we can get something a little bit better.